Yo, what's going on, guys? Jared here. Just got back from a PlayStation 5 tournament. It was 6 rounds, and then to top 16 playoff, and then I finished second place in the PS5 tournament. I did not take it home, unfortunately, but it was a good experience overall, and it was fine. I played Runic Spright for the event. I was undefeated after Swiss. So I was first place after Swiss. Yeah, it was really good. So it was 6 rounds and then top 16, top 8, top 4. So 9 rounds, 9 rounds of being undefeated. And the 10th round, I lost. So overall, the deck performed really well. I got good prizes. Shout out to Prodigy Games in New Jersey for hosting it. It was an awesome event. It was a great time. Um, yeah, so I'm just going to get right into the deck profile. Okay, guys, here's some the prizing that I won too. I got it was a year subscription to PlayStation, but I traded that away for one of the tins because I don't have PlayStation. I just have a computer, so I figured I'll just get an extra tin. So I got 3 tins, and then it was 20 OTS packs, and then it was 5 OTS packs for entry. So I got 25 OTS packs and 3 tins. So overall, it was good. It was like good pricing, I would say. So if you're around the area, feel free to check them out. I think it was super fun, and I think they really care about the game a lot and the community. But anyway, for the deck profile that you actually care about, I'm sorry I'm like very tired, by the way. My voice is probably shot, and I just want to get through this like a pass out. I'll explain everything as best as I can while being tired. 3 blue, 3 jet. I mean, this is pretty standard. This was pre ban list because obviously it was today, which is October 2nd. So it's pre ban list, so we still have Rodent Totem. Yeah, just 2 swap frogs. You didn't need 3. 2 is fine. I think 3 is just excessive. Oh, shout out to Nick Ma for winning Philly with like a very like this pretty much almost this Spright Runic list. I got a lot of inspiration from his deck list, and I just made some like tweaks to it. So just huge shout out to him for that. So yeah, that was it for the main like split guys, and then I played 1-1-1. Pixies was good. I cut Underworld Goddess in the extra deck, so I needed something to get over big guys, and Pixies just works. Also, being able to start her in battle phase, very good. And then one Hyperia. I think this is like a strong one because once you get through your frog plays, this is where you go for this. And there's also another scenario where you go for this too. It's in the side deck, which I'll explain. But yeah, so you just go for this later on, and then you can keep recurring it to get advantage. Really good with the Runics. Comes up a lot. I guess for like my spice, I guess for the tournament, was 3 Ghost Reapers in the main deck. I like predicted going into this event that like everybody was going to be on either Sprite or Tier Limit, so just being able to like hit their important cards out of this, like hitting Elf with this is insane, and hitting Kakalis with this is insane. Yeah, just really really good. It worked really well for me today too, because I also was able to normal summon it and make Dark and like do combos with it that way. So like it never felt like awful. And then for the rest of the hand traps was a 2 DD Crow, 2 Mourner, and 2 Nib. I know I played, what is it, 9 hand traps. It really didn't feel like I played 9. I feel like I almost never drew them. Like, I don't know. It felt like, I don't want to say subpar, but it kind of did. This was for like my time card pretty much because I don't own Red Resonator. I couldn't find one. So, but it was also like doubled as a hand trap, so it was nice. Also, this deck kind of is like iffy with doing damage, so this helps with it. But yeah, I would say the MVP of like these hand traps was Reaper. I used it the most by far, and like it was the most impactful. Hitting like Elf was just crazy. And that's it for the monsters, and then for the spells, it was 1 Fountain, and then it was just like 3 of the good ones. So Flashing Fire, Tip, Freezing Curses, and Destruction, and then 1 Slumber. Slumber was good. It was fine. Like stopping attacking was good, and protection was good. 1 Fountain's all you need. Just a brick. Other than that, you don't really like if you draw it, it's fine. But if you like, it's better to search it. And then all these are just insane. Like these are just 12 insane or 16 insane cards. 12 insane cards. I'm tired. 12. Really, really insane cards. This is the best one, Freezing Curses, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion because it stops Kakalos and doesn't destroy it. Like, very huge. Spright cards, 3 starter. Not explaining that. 2 smashers. You don't have a battle phase, so you need to like wither them away, and you got to play this deck kind of smart. So like you have to slowly wither them, and you need the smashers to. The second smashers came up a lot. And I mean a lot. I've used second smashers probably in all my matches. So you have to play 2 of this in this build. It's insane. But this card's also just so good. Like, not target banish is just crazy. Like, anyone who's played with Trishula knows that not target banish is nuts. And 1 Call by the Grave for the last spell. And that's it for the main deck. It was 42 in the main. Extra deck, 3 Elf. In the Spright matchup, this is what your Reaper. That's for the Lynx. Charmer, Cerberus, IP, and Zoroboros. Zoroboros was crazy in the early rounds, never really made it later. But the first like 4 rounds just won me like every game. It was insane. Elf's broken. Shout out to Andres letting me borrow the 3rd one because I did not have it. Cerberus only made once. This was probably the weakest one. I made the rest of these like kind of semi-regularly. For Exceeds, it was this Soul Sweeper, 2 Gigantic, and Toad. This card was really good. You should definitely play it. And it's like Zeke. Zeke's like a better Farfa because it comes back in your opponent's end phase. So like if they have the big Tearlament fusion, Kaleido Heart, this is like a good answer to that because it'll come back on their end phase, and then when it comes back, if this is still here, you just do it again, and then you can just kill them. So it's nice that this is kind of like a 2-turn get rid of something if it just sticks around. And then lastly, for the fusions, we play the 2 Hugin because it combos with Sprites and gets the field spell. 1 of the Dog in case something blew up the field spell, and 1 Kikalas for Reaper. The only counter to this card was Instant Fusion, which happened to me in top 16, but we were just barely able to take it anyway. Yeah, that's it for the extra deck. And then for the side deck, played 2 copies of Barrier, 2 Lotus, and 2 Trap Trick. If I'm being honest, I kind of wish I played more like Trap Trick. I was like all of them. I feel like I did not draw these enough. I only drew Barrier once. I never drew, this card never was drawn, and I drew this once. Like, I just wanted to see them more. It was kind of annoying. I don't know. It bothers me like not siding enough cards sometimes, and like it was just frustrating. So that was those 6 for going first. For going second, it was 3 evenly. Evenly was very good this tournament. You with the Runic cards. So this is like an interaction that I feel like a lot of people don't know. So let's say you can bait the Toad pretty easily, I would say, with this deck, and then you can like in battle phase still use your Runic cards like Freezing Chains and Destruction and Flashing Fire, and then at the end of the battle phase, then you can use this to try to get you know what I mean? Like you get them to use their Omni Negates and then use this. I did that a couple times today. It was really, really good. And then also for going second, I played Shifter. This is why you use the Reptile Hyperia. So you obviously don't want to summon frog monsters if you are under Shifter. You want to summon Hyperia, just better. So usually you want to end on like Gigantic, Hyperia, like I don't know, like Smashers if you got it with Jet. That's usually fine. That's kind of what I usually try to go for because they can't play. Like, yeah, sure, like I can't play, but they also can't play. It's like the biggest thing. Like it's like a turn skip, which is what you need to get your Runics going for the most part. As long as you can get to what's it called? The field spell. It's the most important thing. And then lastly was just back row removal. I was gonna play Ibley and Dupe Frog, but I opted to take it out at the last minute for the 2 Cosmics. I never put these in, so maybe I should have put Ibley and Dupe Frog in just for more going first, like in engine stuff to do. Because if you like give a player Ibley with like you summon Ibley off of Gigantic if you already have Toad access. That's kind of ended up being the reason why I ended up cutting it was because it was required too much. Like Toad plus Gigantic is a lot. But the theory was that you give them Ibley and then you have Toad and then standby phase, Toad summons Dupe Frog in defense so they can't crash the Ibley into anything because you have to attack Dupe Frog. And then they can't super power your board because they have Ibley, and if they normal something, you Spright Smashers it so they can't link it away. That was the theory behind Ibley, and it just locks them out for the turn. But again, like I said, like being able to get to like Toad plus going into Gigantic, and then like also having Smashers, just didn't come up enough to make it good for me. But I never cited these in, so yeah, that was just what it could have been, almost was. And yeah, that's it for the deck. It was very good. I do think that this deck has application in the next format, in my opinion. I think Spright can definitely do something in the next format. I don't know if it's going to be with Runic, but I do not think Spright is bad because I think Spright Elf is just like broken. There's other really good cards to use this with. It's not just like Toad. There's other good things. So Toad just is the best one. That's all. But overall, I hope you guys enjoy this deck profile. And again, I am sorry that I am very tired, so my explanations might be a little weak. Feel free to ask me questions in the comments. Yeah, I might be doing a giveaway for some of this stuff soon because I don't know. I want to give stuff away to you guys for supporting me. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.